Dating apps don't work. The dating pool is trash. It's never going to happen for me. I used to think this way too. And then I realized that I was just dating and doing it all wrong. In this series, I'm going to tell you how I changed my mindset, changed the way I dated, and met my dream partner at 34 years old. As I said in previous videos, 5 years ago, I was single and I was honestly feeling defeated. I was not understanding of why I kept finding myself in codependent relationships, anxious all the time, in abusive relationships with men who were emotionally unavailable. Um, I experienced cheating, emotionally abused, men who are narcissistic, men who never follow through on their word. And for a really long time, like probably since I started dating at like 16, I would often blame those men. I would look at the way they treated me. And while that was valid to blame them because I did not ask to be treated that way, it was more empowering for me to start to change my mindset to take responsibility of what role was I also playing in entertaining and choosing these men. I took about a year, maybe even closer to a year and a half, where I stopped seriously dating and focused on myself. I not only got myself into therapy, but I also dove deep into self help books, learning about myself, my patterns. I had taken a quiz on attachment styles and I had gotten anxious attachment. Shocker. I was like always in a codependent relationship. I started looking at my standards, my patterns. Um, Parts of me that were over giving. I was a big giver, always giving, 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 but I never really got that back, what I was giving out and how long I was staying. What helped me the most was understanding my anxious attachment. And I realized that my anxious attachment was rooted in my childhood of just not being able to securely attach to my caregiver the way that I should have. And when I had an understanding of that, everything started clocking for me. But I would still see other women being treated well and feel jealous. Like, why not me? Like, why are these women being treated well and why am I the one suffering all the time? But eventually as my mindset got healthier, I started thinking, why not me to why not me? Like why am I not deserving? What makes them special that they get treated a certain way and I don't? And I realize it's their standards. It's the way that they respect themselves. And all of that was the beginning of how I started to not only respect myself but start to date differently. Follow for part 2, which will talk about my mindset shift which completely changed of how I experienced dating.